What is a vampire's favorite basketball team? The Hemoglobin Trotters. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, everybody. Thank you for being here. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend and that your week has gotten off to an excellent start, my friends. I'm very happy to see I'd have guessed the T Celtics. It's been so long since I got the start of the stream pun. Let me rewind a moment and welcome everybody in order, my friends. Derek Ocean is first in chat tonight. Welcome in, Derek. I hope you're doing very well. And followed closely by Cows Are Important and Conga Line Monkey. Pleasure to have you both with me, Cows and Conga. And Lucent Jelly and Yake. Thank you for being here as well. Hope everyone is doing very well. What a sad thing to miss, Jelly says. Some nights perhaps more sad than others. Some nights perhaps more sad than others. Let me try a couple commands in my chat real quick. I just set them up, but I don't know if they're gonna work yet. They're not. My bot is non-existent. What's going on? Let's try that again. Yeah, my bot's on lunch. All right, wonderful. Our new command is working. All right, that's all I wanted to check. Yeah, Jelly. So yeah, the command Conga pulls up the response. Conga would like to remind you that Frownie does not like spoilers. He spoiled a jumping mechanic for Atari Smurfs once and has been on very thin ice ever since. Did Conga request that? He may have had something to do with the composition of that one. I would probably feel bad. I would probably feel bad putting that in the putting that as the command otherwise. It might be just a little harsh. Spoilers for what else that hasn't played. All right, so we've got a couple things to do tonight. We're going to work on Castlevania for the first portion of the stream. Whip only. We are trying to beat this game with only the whip and without dying. We've had more 1-credit clears than I can count at this point, which is a great thing. We've had a couple 1-death runs. But it is the perfect deathless run that we are after, and by whip only for our house rules for that, I'm allowed to collect the whip upgrades, and I can collect the useless items, also known as the hearts and the money bags. But I cannot collect any sub weapons. I cannot collect rosaries, invincibility, or wall meat. So, very strict interpretation of no items. I am not allowed to collect any useless items if they don't have whip in the title. But we'll do, I don't know, we'll do runs at this for a couple hours, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours probably. And then we'll switch over to Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, I am trapped at a pair of bosses that are very difficult and who I must defeat simultaneously, it would appear. But I'm gonna try not to focus on that bad situation I've gotten myself into. I'm gonna try and stay in the moment. Focus on this bad situation. It's sad the blocks behind you aren't especially visible, Jelly says. We'll blow it up just for a moment and see. They are rather small. We began to transition our decorations here from one holiday season to the next. Still a lot of empty room going on, but it'll get there. Frownie Muss has taken over for Halloween. The poor wall meat going to waste, Jake says. If they were, they would be backward anyway. Appropriate. Oh, are they backward? I know my big head's in the way. I don't think they're backward now, though. But anyway, if you can't read the blocks, they say Janksgiving. Which is what I'm titling tomorrow night's stream. And I hope that what I have planned for it will work. I can't believe we somehow found an ET stocking. It's horrific. You're welcome, Jelly says. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you for my snacks too. I've got warm coffee and I've got apple and cheese. Both impressive and terrifying. I'm gonna have a slice of apple real quick, and then we'll try to get a run started. Alright, let's see how it goes. I guess we should label the first run here a warm-up run, since I haven't played. I haven't played since last week. Sometimes that's a good thing. stopwatches everywhere. I was editing the victory reel for Pikmin 2 earlier, and there are only a few moments that I pulled out to highlight. Right when we got the treasure that repaid our debt and got us the first ending. When we defeat what is like the final boss of the game, which is the boss that's made of treasures that kidnapped Louis, and when we collect the very final treasure of the game. But like the first and third moments are just a couple minutes each, like something like 3 or 5 minutes of footage, and that boss fight with the treasure monster is a 50-minute long battle. I didn't remember how dreadful that boss fight was. I couldn't believe it. And we had to go down into that cavern on we had to make 4 separate trips to defeat that boss. I could have sworn that it was only 2. This whole perspective of the stream is a good opportunity to outsource my memory. Or maybe in some ways it's a bad thing. Because my memories of the end of Pikmin 2 were a lot more pleasant before I reviewed the footage. Stage 1 got a little ugly there. I don't know why I did that. That bat, I'm crazy inconsistent at that bat. Like sometimes I defeat that bat and take 0 damage, and other times I'm barely hanging on for dear life. I never know what it's gonna be like. I didn't need to take that damage. last time we played this, I feel like I didn't do particularly well. Frankenstein. Frankenstein was a major problem for me. He's been pretty much just as bad as death lately. The bird respawned. Are you excited for Thanksgiving, Frownie, Derek asks. Yeah, I'm hoping to get together with my family. And I think it'll be a good time. I'm not particularly excited about the time I'm likely to spend on the road. I'm working, but it's okay. Time and a half pay, though. Whenever I've had the option, I have generally preferred to work on holidays myself. Especially if you can get yourself a little bit of extra pay. But from my perspective, I don't know, generally, like, I've liked the idea, because, you know, when you work a holiday, typically you get a different day off as a makeup for it, and I've always kind of liked the idea of having my holidays on days when other people aren't celebrating. So if there was any, like, if there's anything that I wanted to do or anything I wanted to go to, it would actually be open. I've never been too, I don't know, I've never been too strict about observing things on the actual day. What is the calendar anyway, but just somebody's opinion? I'm free to disagree with it. Sorry, I meant Janksgiving. well, Janksgiving is tomorrow. As appropriately jank, it's not on the correct day. Nice. The run lives. Any day can be jank, honestly. Yeah, but it's nice when you have an excuse, right? It's nice when you have an excuse to use a fancy title and force yourself to play some trash games. Always happy to get overtime pay for working on holidays. Everyone for celebrating things on their specific day, just whatever fits my schedule, Cal says. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to feel pretty much the same way. Get the fine china out, we're serving up jank. I don't know what I just picked up. I hope it wasn't anything that breaks my rules. I don't think so. Invincibility or Rosary would have been noticeable, and I don't think enemies can drop meat. I've never seen that happen. Oh, I'm doing bad. Speaking of meat, I'm not allowed to pick it up, so I'm gonna have to go into the death battle with that maximum half health now. That's real bad. I don't have any fine china. Maybe I'm unsophisticated, but I've never noticed that the quality of the dishes that I'm eating off of impacts the quality of the food. I'm too Spartan. I don't see the sense in hanging on to a bunch of fancy dishes that I'm only going to use twice a year. The reason I came back here was because of the jank, Derek says. Well, it's rarely in short supply. Jinxgiving is for breaking out the Snoopy collector's glasses. You know, for all my talk about, you know, about being functional, I do have a glass I've never drank out of. It's not a Snoopy glass, it's a Game Boy glass. Rip. It's okay, just the warm-up run. He lied. I get my official McDonald's Flintstones. Are you referring to, I know when they made the live-action Flintstones movies, the first one, McDonald's did a promotional thing where they released some collector's glasses, which I think is what you're referencing there. I believe that one of those glasses is still in regular use at my parents' house to this day. Yes, I am, and that's amazing. I don't know if it's actually made of glass. It looks like it's like a frosted kind of glass, and I think the handle looks like it's made of like wood and or a bone that's like tied on. You know, it's all just molded into the plastic or the glass. But that's the aesthetic of it. I can picture it in my head, and I can't describe it very well. That's a quality glass. My best friend's family used to run the local 7-Eleven, and all their cups are the collector's glasses 7-Eleven used to make. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, bats, don't get me. Don't get me. Think it was glass. Yeah, I think so too, but I think it is actually glass, but I just couldn't say with 100% certainty. Come on, give me a left-hand bird. There we go. I didn't want a surprise item coming out of one of those candlesticks and me accidentally picking it up. Phase 1 Dracula doing damage to me? That's unacceptable. Posted a picture in the Discord right on. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna be overwhelmed with nostalgia. Oddly enough, I would say I'm probably a bigger fan of the live-action Flintstones movie than I am of the cartoon. The Flintstones cartoon is just dreadfully boring. Do I remember right that Elizabeth Taylor was in that? Conga asked. I couldn't tell you. Buddha Fingers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the GG and thank you for the resub, my friend. A lucky 13 months. That's almost a year. Thank you very much, Buddha Fingers, for your friendship and your support, my friend. And thank you again for the GG. That was a pretty good run. That was one death. The Grim Reaper killed me once. That's that might be the best. That might be the best run that I've had. I do believe I did pick up that meat on the second go, right? At the Grim Reaper. I don't really remember because it wasn't that important anymore. Alright, well, we'll do a reset and see if we can do it again. Try and do it one more time, but only better. I'm all warmed up now. I have no excuses. Thank you for the palm shake. The only parts of the run, well, there are 3 parts of the run that worry me in descending order are the death battle, the Frankenstein battle, and the stage 6 bats. I would say death worries me at a level 10 out of 10. Frankenstein worries me at about an 8 out of 10. And the bats worry me at about a 3 out of 10. Another ugly bat fight. have to report that sadly we have lost another VOD from the archive. There's another elusive portion of the stream that was not properly recorded. And I know it's especially heartbreaking because it's one of the VODs of the Dark Souls playthrough. Like the second or third night. I think the third night that we played Dark Souls. It's just completely lost. There's there was like 7 seconds of the BRB screen was all that was captured. I don't know what went wrong. I'm sure that it was a manual error. Was it there at one point? No, I don't think it was ever there. Exclusive Twitch live viewer content only. Yes, I think that marks the third. The third chunk that I know is missing. I have a good program for downloading VODs as soon as the stream ends. So I actually record them locally. But the problem is I've been so far behind in uploading the archive that I didn't notice it was missing in time to download it off of Twitch. There have been instances where I've noticed that it didn't record in time and was able to sort of save the archive by downloading the VOD. Because you don't actually need a program to capture your own VODs, right? You can there's an option for download in the stream, in the creator dashboard, video producer tab, something like that. I know where it is when I need it. There was a portion of Banjo-Kazooie that I had to save like that, and I think a portion of Mario Kart Double Dash where I noticed the recording didn't get made locally, and I was able to get it before it expired. But the Dark Souls one, it was from early October, and it's way too late for that now. That's the risk. I knew I was taking that risk when I let myself fall behind, but oh well. It is what it is. Gone but not forgotten. Welcome in, losses. Yeah, hopefully it was a night where I didn't accomplish anything anyway, right? Because those certainly exist. With Dark Souls, I kind of feel like it's more likely than not it was a night that I didn't do anything. Congrats on 800 followers. Thank you, Losses. Yeah, we passed 800 for the first time on Friday. It feels good. It's nice to know that, you know, it's nice to know that so many people enjoy the stream. I'm real scared. I'm gonna have to be in top form to make it past Frankenstein. This is not a good start. No. I can't hit him at all. If I hadn't jumped there, I would have lived. Rip. We're just gonna practice Frankenstein and then we're gonna restart, I think. Doing so bad. So bad. I wonder if perhaps I'm playing Frankenstein too defensively. I don't really think that I can wail on him faster than the Flea Man can take me out, but... Nope, I was definitely better trying it more seriously. I don't know what to do. Boat Ladder, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Happy Monday to you, my friend. No music. Alone with our thoughts mode activated. How awful. I jumped right onto it. For the quiet, contemplative Belmont. The quiet, contemplative Castlevania experience. We do not have that this time. This time it's all about the rockin' tunes. The thinking man, Simon. I was really worried I was going to get hit by a bat right before the door. Felt like sometimes when I'm going kind of slow, like I run into a surprise bat there. Felt like it was going to be one of those times. Well, that's a great pattern to get the bat into. I wonder if I can replicate that. Well, that's real inconvenient. So far as I understand, the rosary is the only item that doesn't disappear. I don't know if it was made intentionally like that, or if it was just an oversight. But you have to, if you want a rosary to go away, you've got to off-screen it. Kind of bothers me how that stained glass window in the middle, the big one, the bottom, it doesn't have like a ledge or anything under it. It just ends. They should have put something across the bottom of it. It's like when someone places a pipe in Mario Maker and they don't put any ground or anything underneath it. It looks so unfinished. Just have hovering pipes attached to nothing. Some of these birds are just full of nonsense. Well, I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna make it out of this level now. I've received quite a lot of damage. I'm worried about our chances for success here. That mummy was just determined to ruin me. from the top. I'm pretty sure on our Deathless any percent run that I defeated the mummies by climbing back up onto those stairs and cheesing them with the holy water from above. Sometimes I miss those days. Excuse me. Oh. I thought we were going to have a damageless bat again. It's been a while. It's been a while for one of those. I doubt I could even finish this game, Conga says. I'm sure if you stick with it. It's not an easy game, but it can be reliably learned, I think. If you give it a try, do let me know how it goes. I will eventually. I've played a ton of LJN games, but not a lot of the classics. I mean, I can't fault you for having a refined taste for the delights of jank. You know, I think that a lot of the gaming habits, I kind of think that playing low quality games could actually be good practice for playing Castlevania. Of course, I think Castlevania is of the highest quality, but one of the things about it is, like, you know, like in games that are very poorly made, you have to play you sort of have to play in an extra, like, deliberate way, right, to compensate for, like, the bad gameplay and unresponsive character and stuff like that. And in this game, like, Simon is designed so that you have to behave very deliberately. With his fixed jump and his slow whip. The difference between, you know, this and one of those, like, jank trash games is just that while Simon controls in a very clunky manner, the game is built with that in mind. I still love Jaws and Karate Kid. I've never actually played either of those. I don't remember how old I was when I saw Jaws, but I know it terrified me. I was real young. I would lay in my bed at night afraid that a shark was gonna eat me. And I grew up in Kentucky. I wasn't even remotely near an ocean. You know, Conga, what I should have said, the response that I should have given was I should have said, "What do you mean? I don't understand that sentence. LJN games are the classics." That would have been the clever response. Unfortunately, my mind is as delayed as Simon's whip. Friday the 13th is actually kind of fun once you get the rules. I know a bit about that game. I've never actually played it myself. But it looks like it could be enjoyable. It looks like it could be fun to try and figure out. We'll do it. We'll do it on the stream someday. I liked the multiplayer Friday the 13th game. That game's a broken, buggy mess, and I had a lot of fun with it. I got into it kind of late, though, unfortunately. I started playing it as it was kind of dying out. Speaking of dying out. Oh, Frankenstein. I feel like I've become more good at fighting death, and I've become less good at fighting Frankenstein over the past several nights. My Frankenstein skill and my Grim Reaper skill are inversely related. It's the land sharks you really have to worry about. Tiny Frownie was right. I know about land sharks. My dad's a parrot head. Enjoyable is a strong word. They were a budget brand, but I think their games were really good for what they were. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of LJN games. Really good music as well. Now that I've never, I don't know that I've ever heard anyone praise LJN specifically for their music. Now you have. Well, I can't argue with that, now can I? You got me. I'm having trouble thinking of licensed games that are among my favorites. I wonder if maybe that's why I haven't played a whole lot of LJN games, is because I tend to gravitate away from games that are like movie licenses and stuff like that. And not just because, like, they have a reputation for being bad, necessarily, because I know there are good licensed games, but... I feel like most of the stuff that I gravitate most strongly toward are things that are properties designed properties that start as video games. Yeah, they follow the licenses in the loosest senses. I don't think I even own Jaws or The Karate Kid. That's what I was taking a look at. I know I know I've got LJN games in my collection, but since you mentioned those two in particular, I was curious. I don't think I have either of those. I don't think I've ever picked that cross up like that before. That seemed pretty wildly unlucky to have a scythe spawn where I was already jumping. Things are getting bad. So close. What a great way to spend my final life. All right. Well, let's take it from the top. Loyal to Soil, welcome in. Yo to you as well. Having a really great day. Headed off from work. That's good to hear, my friend. Thank you for joining us. And my weekend was pretty alright. I didn't do a whole lot. Jelly and I watched all of the Phantasm movies. And, well, there's certainly movies that were made. I guess they were worth the $2 a piece I paid for them. They're kind of weird because they're not bad, but they're not good. It's not painful to sit all the way through one, but after you watch it, you're just like, I don't know what I just watched or why. The fifth one is pretty bad. The fifth one's a hard watch, but the first four are all of sort of roughly equal quality. They were made, yeah. That's about the best I can say about them. Well, they definitely exist. Well, I mean, it's kind of Christmas themed, Loyal. I've got Santa Clauses and elves and stocking. It's in sort of a half-finished state currently. I gotta put I gotta find a lot more stuff to put up there. I need to get my neon sign up there finally too, but it just feels like a lot of work. Frownie inspired me to try this game for the first time. He would respect to Frownie, this game is insanely hard. Did you beat it, Loyal? I've not beaten it, and I gotta admit I use save states right now. No worries. I'm not a legend. The way you hit that reset is impressive. Oh, thank you. I would always encourage people to challenge themselves with the games that they play, but I mean, I couldn't fault someone for using save states if, you know, if they weren't having fun without them. misjudged. I misjudged that situation there. I feel like I'm not especially present at the moment. I'm slipping into daydreams. The repetition of the game has hypnotized me. Need to run for a while. See you guys in a bit, hopefully, Conga says. We should, if all goes well, should be around for quite a while yet, so hopefully we'll get to see you again. If not, you know, thank you for being here thus far, and be well, Conga. Those guys take 6 hits. I always find myself swinging extra times at those guys. That bird ruined me. Agent Frownie stream's always a great place to relax and unwind, Loyal says. Lucky to have the stream here. Thank you for being here, Loyal. I'm very lucky to have people who consistently and enthusiastically enjoy the stream. Here, here, says Cows. You know, as much as I enjoy the, medieval and fantasy sort of setting, I don't think that, I don't think I've ever had any particular interest to live in a castle. I can't say that that's ever been a dream of mine. Such a happy little corner of the internet. No. I think if I were Dracula, we'd have to retitle the game to Cabinvania. I've always been a more of a log house out in the woods kind of person. Well, I need to update that icons list. There's quite a few of them I have that are not actually represented there. I know we have a Majora's Mask one that's not on the list. It's hard to picture them in my mind. I think there's a 4th of July one too. I don't think is listed there. There's a Men in Black and an E.T. and a Superman. Same thing I did last time. Alright, we'll get that changed whenever the timer stops. Banjo-Kazooie, it shall be. I wish I had more, I wish I had more Banjo-Kazooie to look forward to. I have the GBA game, but I don't have very high expectations of it. Especially because I think it's in an isometric viewpoint. I hate games like that. So it's probably gonna be a pretty miserable experience when we play through that. And I have Nuts and Bolts, which I've never heard anything really good about, but I can't actually play it because I don't have an Xbox 360. Welcome in, DK Jared. Good to see you. Castlevania is not treating me especially well tonight. Frankenstein is my main enemy. First run we completed was amazing. Had a 1-death run. The Grim Reaper got me once, but we beat him second try. I think that's the third 1-death run that I've had. All of those have been a little more loose on the no items rule, though. They haven't had any intentional item uses, but they've had some errors. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, the 3 parts of the game that really worry me are in descending order are Death, Frankenstein, and the Stage 6 Bats. I'd say my worry level about each of those parts. The Grim Reaper is a 10 out of 10. I'm very afraid of him. Frankenstein's about an 8 out of 10 lately. It's just gone real badly every time. And the Bats are about a 3 out of 10. Everything else, I'm fairly confident. I have trouble with the bone dragons that are ahead of me here, too. But I kind of just lump them in as being part of the problem with Frankenstein. Rip the run. Ah, I'm a failure. I was doing so good at avoiding all that junk. Well, I did good at avoiding one item. And then I ruined everything. It's all trash. I'm gonna pick that up because the run's dead anyway. Let's get some practice here, though. Then we'll get that icon changed. Of course. Of course I can beat him when it doesn't matter. Oh. What a rough life. What a rough life we have. All right, let me get the icon changed here to banjo. Excuse me. Sorry, it takes a moment when they're ones I haven't converted yet, but we're almost there. I've discovered that it's a lot easier to implement artwork on the stream when it's in the GIF format. But that means every time I use something now for the first time since making that discovery, I've got to convert it. I titled it wrong, but that doesn't matter. There we are. All right, so let's take it from the top. We just hit the 2-hour mark. We've only had one run make it all the way to the end. That's not good. That's not good. We'll keep trying for a little while yet. What time is it? It's almost, not quite 2. It'd be nice to at least complete another run. No. I died in the first room. I thought I went through a lot of different emotions there. I was so afraid because I thought that zombie was gonna knock me into the stopwatch, and then he didn't, and I was so happy, but then I picked it up anyway, so it didn't matter. Greg, welcome in. Good to see you, Greg's Retro Channel. Hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Castlevania is brutalizing me. I'm trying to remain hopeful though. We have good reason. We have good reason to believe that I can complete this run. Castlevania is more Meanolvania tonight. That's pretty rough, cows. Mile Hyrule, good to see you. Nice job on Dark Souls. That has to be sarcasm. Victory! Wake shed a damageless bat. You believe I can overcome them? Thank you for the vote of confidence. I hope so. I would prefer to not spend the rest of my life stuck there. I've got a plan of attack. It's a suboptimal plan, but it has a very thin chance of working. So there is there is at least that to be positive about. 2034 and still playing Dark Souls? Sounds good to me. Sounds like I'll be on record pace. I shared some horrible news that I discovered earlier in my Hyrule. I think you'll probably be most sad about it of all. But I discovered that one of the VODs, one of the Dark Souls VODs, has been lost forever. The archive will forever be incomplete. I'm not sure which night it was. It was like the second or third night of playing the game. And the copy of the VOD that I have was just like a few seconds of the BRB screen. And no gameplay was preserved. So I don't know exactly what went wrong. But it was too late. I discovered it too late to pull it down off of Twitch. I have to start over. I was saying, hopefully it's a night where I didn't accomplish anything. Which, considering that, like, that describes about every other night that I play. It's a real possibility. I just completely forgot about that skeleton. I'd gladly get hit by the bird if it means not picking up that rosary. Played so much God of War the last 2 days. Gonna finish it tomorrow. Oh, preemptive GGs. I got real lucky with that backward jump. Like, that was exactly what I needed to stay away from that. And that's pretty rare to do the backward jump. Finally home, Derek says. Welcome back. I've heard good things about God of War, Cal says. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Mile High Rule. I haven't really seen or heard much about the new one. I feel like a lot of people liked the previous one, though. If I'm ever gonna get around to playing any God of War, it's gonna have to be the old ones on the PlayStation 2. It's no Castlevania on the NES, Derek says. I mean, few games are, right? In fact, I can only think of one. There are a couple that come close. There's a Castlevania 2 and a Castlevania 3 on the NES, but... The run lives. Who needs God of War when you have Castlevania? Not me. Let me know when God of War gets a whip-only mode, then we'll talk. I like the icon. Banjo-Kazooie rocks. Yeah, I was saying, I wish I had more. I wish I had more Banjo-Kazooie games to look forward to. Sadly, I have the GBA one, which looks like I'm probably gonna hate it. And I have Nuts and Bolts, which I haven't heard a lot of good things about, though. I think there's a possibility I could like it, but I don't have a Xbox 360 to play it on. Want to hear something crazy? Derek Ocean says, "Don't tell anyone, but I like Nuts and Bolts." Don't worry, Derek, your secret is safe with me. I won't tell anybody. Yeah, I don't know what I'll think of it. I'm open to giving it a chance. Someday when we eventually do play it. I don't think that there's any way I'm gonna like it, you know, like I do the N64 ones, but I'll settle for not hating it. Because I really think I'm gonna hate the Game Boy one. Oh no. I got so very lucky and then so very unlucky back to back. It's a real shame when your luck is reversed so quickly you can't even take a moment to celebrate. No! Oh, that could have been it. Ah, if I'd only beaten him, that could have been the one. I don't like this game anymore. Good, they might throw me in the loony bin. Astro Creep, welcome in. Whip only. Whip only is rough. It's very rough. I had one great run tonight, and then the rest have been I'm not so happy with the rest. It's kind of fun. Like, it's really frustrating and really difficult, but it's kind of fun to play it whip only because it you have to engage with the game a lot differently. And it's really it can be really exciting. Like, I never really appreciated before, like, how athletic some of the boss fights in this game are when you're not cheesing them with the holy water. And when you do well, it feels, it feels really good. But when things aren't going your way, it just feels impossible. So, I don't know. The first run tonight was good. I only died one time. It was probably my best. It was probably my best run yet. I've had a couple one death runs, but I think they were more full of mistakes, like picking up items and stuff like that. It's hard to remember, though. It's hard to remember from one night to another. It all bleeds together. But I hope your Monday's gone well for you, my friend. And your week's off to a good start. N64 Banjo is clearly better, Derek says, but Nuts and Bolts is good fun too. Come on, don't get me bats. I'm just not the best at manipulating the bats. I think I tend to jump too early in regard to them. Oh no. Oh no. I'm good. My Castlevania runs have not been. I'm wishing you a swift change of luck, then. Life gets hard when the runs are bad.
I don't know why it hurts so much. It's just like the greatest humiliation to have my sub-weapon box become populated. I'll pass on the tips. Thank you for the offer, but I really enjoy completing challenges without outside help. I'm kind of insane about it. Right on. Thank you. I do appreciate. I definitely appreciate that you want to help me out. I'm just too stubborn. You have to maximize the suffering, as Cal says. That's kind of what the stream's about, right? The most suffering available. Master Tuesday, good to see you. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Alright, I can't mess around. I don't have the health to make mistakes. Victory. Ooh, I was scared. I was pulse pounding. Fighting Dracula. Like, fighting Dracula is... Dracula's easy when you figure out how to fight him. But, when you don't have any health left in the tank... It's pretty scary. So we had one great run and one okay run. We got a 1 death run and we got a 1 CC. Kind of an ugly 1 CC, but think we'll try for one more for another 20 minutes or so. We'll try and get a run started up. And if it hasn't happened by then, maybe we'll just call it a night. For Castlevania and move on to Dark Souls. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. Thank you, thank you for the GGs. Thank you for the trophies, my friends. And, X2, welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. I gotta say, this game never gets old watching you play, Loyal says. That's too kind of you, Loyal. I can hardly believe it. But it's very kind of you to say, my friend. All right, let me have an apple slice before we get moving again.
Gonna lurk and enjoy Castlevania while I lay down and get some rest, Loyal says. Tomorrow's a work day again, sadly. Have a great night and sleep good, everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Loyal. Thank you for being here. I hope that you sleep well. Have a smooth day at work tomorrow. I should go ahead and mention that tomorrow night's probably the only other stream this week. We're doing Castlevania and Dark Souls tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna play a bunch of trash games all night, and then yeah, I probably won't see you again until next week. After that, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream with the Thanksgiving festivities going on. From the top. Ooh, no music. I have speculated we may reach the point. I may reach the point when I've exhausted all of the little challenges like these that I like to set for myself. We may eventually reach the point where the only thing left for me to do is to start learning the speed run for this game. I think that could be a possibility. Oops, I muted myself. That's not what I meant to do. That could be a possibility at some point. After we finish the whip only, I want to do any percent damageless, which I think will actually be easier to pull off. And then I think I want to try to do a low percent. Which I think would be just very similar to the way I'm doing whip only already. It's just 2 items less, right? But after that, I don't think there'll be anything else left to do. I don't think whip only damageless is a realistic goal for me. That time. Rip the damageless bat. No whip. I mean, that's pacifist mode, right? I don't know how you defeat the I don't know how you defeat the bosses in a no whip challenge. No whip, no damage, controller upside down, and blindfolded. No headphones either. Have to play the game without being able to see it or hear it. And it's a speed. Of course. I got scared there. I got scared again. Thing is, if you had a really good, like, internal sense of timing, I would say that challenge for this game might not be impossible. Up to a certain point. The levels wouldn't be. The bosses would be impossible, but the stages... The stages are pretty reliable. Like, if you could memorize a set of inputs and their timing, you could get through the stages. There aren't a lot of random elements. What am I saying? The zombies in the very first stage are completely random. There are a lot of random elements. Stage 2's not very random. That's all it is. Level 2. No, I missed.
And no controller run, only the power glove. NES Zapper only Castlevania. Jar Jams, welcome in. Good evening to you, my friend. No. I knew I was making a mistake. I knew I was making a mistake. No. That felt close. I missed. How many bricks do you think it took to make Dracula's castle? This is an awful lot of bricks. Some night on the stream we ought to play through the game and just count how many bricks there are. Or just count the visible ones. I don't know, should we just count the visible ones? Or should we extrapolate to the areas that we can't see? Because, like, those gray bricks there, clearly there are some hidden in the shadow at the top of the arch. Now, we could estimate how many bricks are there. Probably we should just go with the visible ones. Everywhere we see a half brick, though, we'll just count it as a whole brick, and that'll make up the difference. They'll make up for the ones that we can't see. I feel like that sounds like it has a logic to it, but does not, in fact. You could count the visible and make estimated guesses. Yeah, that's what I was trying to decide. I would need to, I would want to have my sister in the chat that night, because she's an architect, and I could defer to her expertise. You know, based on how many bricks you can see, you know, what would you estimate to be the total number of unseen bricks? I really like this stage because, like, you can see other parts of the castle in the far off distance. I think this is the stage. You can actually see Dracula's hideout in the background in one part. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that it gives the illusion of, like, a, you know, like a full world behind the castle like that. I don't feel like a lot of people would have thought, like, oh, since it's all one castle, you know, we should have other areas of the castle visible in the background on some stages. I really thought I was going to lose it there. And you get into problems of how deep are the walkways. Oh, I know. I think the paths that you walk on are just one brick. I just think, like, I think Simon's on a really narrow walkway. I think that each of these, like, squares are just a cube. Look, there's Dracula's hideout. So cool. What a cool game. A lot of thoughtfulness went into this game. It's one of my favorites, X2 says. I couldn't agree more. There's just so much to love about it. Devo's Whip It intensifies. Welcome in VR. That is a nice touch, Cal says. Yeah, I really like it. How's it going, Frownie? It's going all right. It's going all right. I'm a little, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the game tonight. I feel like I'm slipping into, I feel like I'm drifting off into daydreams somewhat more regularly than usual tonight. But nothing to complain about. Making preparations for the Thanksgiving holiday. Hoping I'm gonna be able to get to see some of my family here in a few days. Hope you've been doing well, VR. Always forget about the holidays. This is bad. Frankenstein being on my left is never a good thing. Another run dies. I swear it's true. The better I get at the death fight, the worse I get at the Frankenstein fight. They're inversely related. Zombie Chud, good to see you again. I hope you've been well. Welcome to the Castlevania grind. So our first completed run tonight was a 1 death run. The second one was a 1 CC, but that particular 1 CC, I almost beat Dracula when Death when we made it to him the first try. It was really close to being the run. Then it got ugly for a while, though. Gotta maximize performance exactly at 50%. Good at 50% good at Frankenstein, 50% good at Death to do it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I don't remember if that red zombie was tall enough to hit me on those blocks or not. I've always assumed yes, but it looks like no. That was a risky move to do while I've already had damage. No! Yuck. If you haven't been here, I react violently to picking up weapons because that's a failure condition for me. It's not about just not using the weapons. I don't even want to pick them up. I should have picked up that meat, though. Since we're on a dead run. I do the very first part of this battle pretty much identically every time. But the quote-unquote pattern, as it were, only lasts for 2 rounds of scythes. And then it's just complete chaos. This is horrible. I guess I should have specified when I said that that I get better at death and worse at Frankenstein, I don't mean that I'm better at fighting death than I am at fighting Frankenstein. I mean, as I improve above my baseline performance for fighting death, I sink below my baseline performance for fighting Frankenstein. This red skeleton up here is... Oh, cool. Cool. I hate those guys. They're really making me mad right now. Those skeletons. All right. Come on. That was nice. I can't believe none of those hit me. Oh my goodness. That was great. That was great. You don't usually get very much time with no scythes on the board like that. No. Ah. To make the pain stop. It's a good thing I get to play an easy game after this. Can you imagine if I had a hard game to look forward to? No VR. I'm still in the same place in Dark Souls. There's a good chance I'm still gonna be there after tonight too. I'd like to hope that I can make it happen, but if I'm being realistic, I'm probably gonna be stuck there still after tonight. My title is a lie. I don't feel a whole lot of hope at all. I thought I could summon some hope into existence with an encouraging lie. That was very nearly a damageless death. I got hit twice, but they're both at the very end. I've never defeated death damageless in whip only yet. I've gotten close, about equal to that. Getting close to pulling it off, but hasn't ever happened just yet. I think I got real lucky in regards to that fireball. Picked a good one to be stuck on. It's one of the hardest in the series. That's what I've heard. Oh no, that's what I wanted. No. Oh, the humiliation of the game over screen. It really stings. I was just curious. I wish I had something better to report to you. I wish I had. I wish I could say that I was on the other side of that battle, but alas. I might get landed on. Oh, that was close. I don't like when he bounces off the edge of the screen. It makes me too nervous. Victory. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Well, we completed 3 runs, and each of them got worse than the one before. So, I think it's long overdue that we be done with this for tonight. Thank you for the GG zombie. I'm using my sword to pull my television remote. It fell off my desk and rolled across the floor. And I pulled the remote to me, and then I found out the batteries fell out, so I had to pull the batteries to me. So I'm gonna reserve the right to throw this on again. Maybe for part of tomorrow night's stream. Maybe at the end. Maybe at the end of tonight's stream, but probably not. I think it's time to switch over to Dark Souls and work on that for a while. I can experience a different kind of pain. So while I switch capture devices here, it's a little bit of a clunky process. Be on alert. There could be a sudden loud noise or two. I'm gonna try my best to avoid that, but doesn't always go as I would like. So let's go ahead and change our stream title. And move our category.
If I eliminated my typing errors, I would type twice as quickly. Feels very weird trying to use that sword with my right hand. Okay, we can see the game. Let's see if we can hear the game. Yep, that's probably maybe a little too loud, I'm not sure. Alright, I think it's going to be good, so we'll cut the recording right here.